Welcome back to the MMA Fight Round. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new, it is your boy Chris, and I'm back with another best video, this time for UFC 298. Now, before I get into it, guys, follow the Instagram at MMA Fight Round. I got fight announcements, live odds, I got my bets, any pick flips if I make any, and check it out. I got UFC content. Follow at MMA Fight Round. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of these bets. All right, let's get into it, guys. So lock of the week, I've been pretty consistent. Lock of the week did fail me only once so far on this channel, and it just happened to be the big favorite last week, Joe Bodybags Pyfer. I was not expecting that, but you know, that's actually really good that happened. I'm not mad that it happened. Why? Because Jack Hermanson showed that age is nothing but a number, and you know, that could really shut all this hype down behind Volkanovski being 35 years old going into this main event. But I'm staying away from the main event. I do got some props for you guys that I will mention if you are betting the main event, however. So let's get into lock of the week though. Lock of the week for this weekend is Danny Left Hand 2 God Barlow. Now, I know he's making his debut in the UFC, so already a lot of people are going to say, why are you bringing this up? Why is he your lock of the week? Minus 183 favorite, not a big favorite. Making his debut against Josh Quinlan. Josh Quinlan is taking this one on short notice. Now, his only win was against Jason Witt. Josh Quinlan. Only win against Jason Witt. He knocked him out. Yes, he knocked him out. If you take a deeper dive into Jason Witt's record, everyone's been knocking this dude out, all right? So we can't put too much stock into that win. And then he goes up against Trey Waters. Trey Waters took that fight on short notice and was able to outbox Josh Quinlan for 3 rounds. Josh Quinlan wasn't able to land anything powerful on Trey Waters and lost the fight to the scorecards. Now, taking on Danny Barlow, who's gonna have that same height and reach advantage, if not more. Gonna have a power advantage in this one. I thought Quinlan had the power advantage against Trey Waters. Now it's gonna be vice versa. He's gonna have the power. Barlow's gonna have the power and the striking height and reach advantage in this one. So what that means is I'm seeing Danny Barlow getting this one done by KO. Now, before I get into the props, Danny Barlow, lock of the week. Lock that in, guys. I know he's gonna get this job done this weekend. Gonna look to bounce back from that Joe Pyfer loss. Man, that really stings still, man, because I had him in a couple parlays and that was just the one fighter I was waiting on. So Joe Pyfer, man, really. All right, guys, let's get into the props. Props, man. Rinya Nakamura is like a minus 1,000 or minus 1,200 already. If not, why bet that, right? But you could take a look at the Rinya Nakamura double chance, which is for him to get this one done by KO or submission. I think is very good prop because it's plus 100 for a guy who's for sure gonna get this one done by finish here. Now, how is he gonna get it done? I don't know. He can knock him out, he can sub him, so why not take the double chance at plus 100? You can parlay that. You can there's some plus money in that minus 1,000. I really think that's a great parlay piece or a straight bet piece for Rinya Nakamura. Now the next one is Danny Barlow by KO at plus 125. Not the greatest odds, plus 125. However, I do see him knocking Josh Quinlan out. So plus 125, I will be taking a jab at that one. Now, another guy who I really see him getting it done, man, and despite the doubt from what I've been, you know, seeing on the YouTube surface, Justin Tafa by KO is plus 135. Gonna lay some chalk on that prop for sure. I'm definitely, you know, I don't know, I'm not seeing a way for De Lima to get him down. I'm not seeing a way for De Lima to have an advantage with if this stays on the feet. And you know, people are questioning Tafa's cardio in 3 rounds. We'll just have to see. I think he's liable for the knockout every single round. He's gonna be in southpaw. That low kick is not going to be there for De Lima. And if he does throw it, he's going to get met with a straight left, which is Tafa's best shot. So give me Tafa to win this one by KO. Plus 135 is the prop. I really like that. So I'm going to throw some chalk on that one, guys. Now, there are some props for the main event that I will be mentioning to you guys. I'm not going to be betting it, like I said, but I do like these props for sure. Topuria by KO is plus 350. This is the only way I see him getting it done, by KO. I think if he has him rocked, he knows already that Volkanovski was able to get out of that Ortega submission, which was locked in. I mean, who else can get out of that submission when you look back at that one? And he's aware of that. So if he does have Volkanovski rocked, he will look to TKO Volkanovski. I don't think he will pull any submissions. So plus 350 Topuria by KO. I like that prop. And you can even take the Topuria double chance, because he's also got some great submissions. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so if he clubs and subs him and you guys think that he can get it done either way, it's plus 200. So plus 350 Topuria by KO, plus 200 for the double chance on Topuria, KO, or submission. I like those props for Topuria. Now for Volkanovski, Topuria's only been 5 rounds with Josh Emmett. So Volkanovski by KO round 4 is sitting at plus 2,000, guys. I think Volkanovski could drag Topuria into the championship rounds and for sure finish Topuria. So I'm gonna throw some chalk on that plus 2,000. Volkanovski by KO round 4. I'm debating. I don't want to bet the main event, but that is just like, come on, man. That is just, we're talking about the featherweight GOAT right now. So why not? Volk by decision is also plus 240. Plus 240 for the featherweight champ, undefeated in this weight class. I mean, you can definitely see him putting a 5-round beating on Topuria and just, you know, outclassing this dude, staying away from the power punch every single round with the footwork. So plus 240, not a bad prop for the main event. There you guys have the props for the main event. Now, I think if you are gonna bet it, these are the ways to go about it, man. Dog of the week, guys. I got 2 for you now, because I didn't know one of them was gonna be in this card, but you know, now he is, and I don't know what Vegas is looking at, but however, we're gonna take advantage of it. Dog of the week is none other than Justin Tafa. Justin Tafa, he was in my early dog bet alert. You know, I mentioned this like something like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that now. And he was a plus 154 coming against 38, almost 2 months away, 3 months away, something like that, from turning 39 is Marcos Rogerio de Lima. And I don't want to put too much towards the age, because there's a lot of heavyweights who have been successful. But this man is a heavyweight because he is tired of making light heavyweight. He's old, man. He's cashing these paychecks on these up and comers like Waldo, and then these rusty dudes like, you know, Andre Arlovsky. But he's now coming up against an up and comer in Justin Tafa, who is not gonna hold back, is not gonna be tempted to fight in the pocket. And if Marcos tries to meet him there, I do see Justin Tafa knocking him out. That is my dog of the week, Justin Tafa. Another one for you guys is the Russian, Roman Kopylov. Now, Roman Kopylov plus 170 is what I caught him at, and I think the numbers are actually rising, which is crazy. But I don't know what Vegas is seeing here and making him such a big dog. I gotta go with this guy's phenomenal kickboxing skills, phenomenal way to you know, just keep the fight at his pace, keep the fight at his distance. And that's what he's gonna have to do against Anthony Hernandez, a guy who was getting pieced up real bad against Edmund Shabazzian. He was getting pieced up, man. And what did he do? He tired Edmund out, grappled until Edmund just, eventually gave out from the cardio and he finished him. I think Roman is a lot more adept at distributing his power and cardio when he needs to, which is to defend the takedowns and keep this fight standing. And if he keeps this fight standing, guys, I don't think Hernandez has a chance. So Roman Kopylov plus 170, 2 dogs of the week that I'm expecting to get it done. And for sure I got him in a 2-leg parlay. So guys, let's get into the parlays. Now, last week I had 3 legs that failed by 1. The week before that, another 3-leg that failed by 1. So I gotta start bringing in some 2-leg bets, man. 2-leg parlays are for sure liable. I gotta start taking advantage of them, and I'm gonna mention some to you guys now. So I got Amanda Lemos and Miranda Maverick at plus 175. Amanda Lemos was already preparing for a grappler in Tatiana Suarez, who is much higher level than Mackenzie Dern in the grappling. And I shouldn't say that because they haven't faced each other yet, but Tatiana Suarez, she goes in there and she can actually get the fight to the ground when she needs to, whereas Mackenzie Dern lacks that. So maybe on the ground they're about equivalent, but as far as wrestling skills and grappling, Tatiana's gonna have that edge over Mackenzie Dern. Now, Amanda Lemos was preparing for that. Amanda Lemos now got Mackenzie Dern on short notice, and Mackenzie Dern doesn't have much to offer on the feet against Lemos. Lemos is gonna have phenomenal takedown defense, keep this one standing, pace Mackenzie Dern up, and get the job done, whether it's by KO or by decision. I definitely have a lot of faith in her getting this one done this weekend. And then Miranda Maverick, 9-year age gap. Now, if you heard me in the picks video, they share an opponent in Macy Barber. I thought Miranda pieced up Macy Barber a lot more efficient than Andrea Lee did. Not doing MMA math. Apart from MMA math, she's going to have a physicality advantage in this one. I think she will have the grappling advantage in this one. And that is what is going to be the X factor for her. Miranda Maverick can take Andrea Lee down at will. So if she does need to score some points for the round, simple single leg, double leg will get it done for Miranda Maverick. So I see her winning this one this weekend as well. Amanda Lemos, Miranda Maverick plus 175. Now Justin Tafa and Roman Kopylov at plus 494. Come on, that's a steal, guys. I gotta throw some chalk on that. These Justin Tafa, power puncher, southpaw, huge problem for Marcos Rogerio de Lima because he's going to be southpaw. Marcos fought Blagoy Ivanov, who was a southpaw, and he couldn't get him down. He lost the fight by decision because he couldn't take advantage of the striking. And Blagoy Ivanov is 36 at the time. Blagoy Ivanov was just not, I don't know. Definitely Blagoy presents a stronger wrestling presence coming out of AKA. And Justin Tafa's going to be tested there. But Justin Tafa's huge, man. He's got the Samoan body, and he's going to be hard to take down. It's going to be hard to take down a 30-year-old when you are almost 39. All right? I'm counting on that, Justin Tafa. And then Roman Kopylov as well. Like I said, I mentioned how he can get it done if he keeps this one standing. Plus 494. I'm going to throw some chalk on that, guys, for sure. Now, another 2-leg that I don't have a graphic here for you guys is Lemos and Danny Barlow at plus 158. I did throw some chalk on that. I mentioned Danny Barlow, lock of the week. And then Amanda Lemos. I like these two to get the job done. And plus 158. For sure gonna throw some chalk on that one, guys. Now the 3 legs, because I ain't gonna let down on the 3 legs, man. Danny Barlow, Amanda Lemos, and Miranda Maverick which is the 3 fighters I already mentioned how they can win these fights, sitting at plus 314 is what I caught it. And then Rinya Nakamura, Justin Tafa, and Roman Kopylov. Rinya Nakamura is like a minus 1200, minus 1000, something like that already. Justin Tafa and Roman Kopylov are both sitting at dog odds. So I caught this at plus 538. Plus 538. I will definitely throw some chalk on that 3-leg. And those are my bets. Those are the best bets for UFC 298, guys. I hope you guys throw some chalk on these for sure. I definitely have a lot of faith in these bets, and I see them getting. I see all these fighters getting it done. Honestly, I have a lot of confidence, and I stayed away from certain fights on this card just because of how I feel like they're too close to be calling, and maybe some odds are just already too wide to be betting on, like Marab and others that I could get into. But I'm sticking with these bets. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.